Hi, it's Casey, and I wanted to make a video to share some tips on having a successful and speedy recovery following any breast cancer related surgery. I recently just had my 4th surgery for my final exchange, so I'm doing really well, and I just wanted to share some tips with you. So 2 weeks before your surgery, you want to make sure that you stop all supplements. So over here is where I keep all my supplements. It's a lot, I know. So I have collagen powder I take daily, metabolism support, but the thing is you don't know how these things are going to either interrupt with bleeding, clotting during surgery, or any medication that you might have to go on. So you want to make sure that you stop all of that 2 weeks before your surgery. Now after surgery, you want to make sure that you're really trying to fight inflammation. So I'll pick up my supplements afterwards, but one special thing I want to show you right now is this raw organic protein. It's also vegan, so it's good for anybody, but it has like live cultures and all these different antioxidants that are really going to help speed recovery. So I'll show you that later in a little smoothie, a green smoothie I'm going to make. So this one's chocolate though, and it goes really good with the frozen banana. Okay, so in the fridge you want to make sure that you're stocked up on a few essentials, so I'm going to go over that with you. Okay, number one, which every woman needs to have in their fridge, is yogurt. I choose Greek yogurt. It's got more protein, less sugar, and when you're on antibiotics, you want to make sure that you're having the live cultures in this yogurt to help fight any yeast infections that might happen. Okay, another thing, Gatorade. So I always get the G2, it's low calorie, but then I also dilute it with half water. So I'll get my little thermos that I'll show you in a minute, but what I do is I pour half Gatorade, half water, so you're not getting all that corn syrup and calories from sugar. A few other things, I have some meals that I prepared. So in here I have my fish, my vegetables, my chicken. So I did all that earlier, and I made sure that I was stocked up on that. And just out here, just a few bottles of water. Maybe you want to have this next to your bed or next to where you're recovering. Protein bars, these are some of my favorites. So it's the Nugo Slim, and then also, oh, what's the other one that I love? Whatever. Anyways, so these are the soups that are organic and just easy, simple, nutritious things to have laying around. Okay, so I want to show you my recipe for a green smoothie, and basically it's to help antioxidant support, so we really combat that inflammation. So a few of my healthy, nutritious items that I pack into my smoothie. We got banana, it's for potassium and also texture. We got pineapple and peaches, and this is full of vitamin C to really help with your immune system. And then blue-green kale. It's good for all sorts of things, but definitely packed with lots of nutrition and also good for digestion. And speaking of digestion, we have some aloe vera juice. So what I'm going to do is half of this with half water. So aloe vera juice is good for digestion, but inflammation. So this is all just to help inflammation. So again, I'm going to do half. So I always like to cut calories when we can, okay? And then just half water. All right, so now here, green, we got wheatgrass, again, good for digestion, spirulina, all sorts of different kinds of live fungi and algae and good stuff to help with that inflammation. Inflammation. This is 1 scoop of the vanilla raw this time. And we go ahead, we blend it up. So again, make sure that you're getting your nutrition. So even if you just have one of these a day, it'll really help with your recovery. So hope you enjoy. Here is my recovery bed. So I wanted to show you ladies at home because it's really important that you have a place where you can kind of be more upright versus laying down, because when you're flat on your back, you're going to feel that pressure and that pain. And also this will help blood flow and help you with recovery. So I have my little study pillow here since I don't have a recliner. So this is my setup. Always make sure also that you have a pillow under your knees, because that'll help with your spine alignment. So when I'm in place, then I can put this pillow right here so that my pressure of my arms is off my chest, and right here, so I'm nice and relaxed. I have my phone with my charger, got some reading materials right here. I got my TV remote, and then most importantly, what you want to have, I'm fine this time, I have really great range of motion, but it's really important to have a cup that you can easily bring to your face when you're drinking, because you really need to stay hydrated. It's really important, and so, depending on where you are with your surgeries, you might not be able to bring a cup up, so make sure you have one of these on deck. A few essentials you want to stock up in the bathroom. Number one is antibacterial soap. You don't want to just be putting anything over those surgical wounds. You want to make sure that you have antibacterial, that your hands are clean, but you also want to make sure that if you're cleaning that you get these last, because any dirt that might be coming here, you don't want to wash this first and then clean here and it drip down. So make sure antibacterial soap, clean those puppies last. Also, just since we're mentioning it, if you're going to go this far as to make sure you prevent cancer, make sure that you're putting proper products on your body and in your hair. Like, this has no chemicals, so I just wanted to touch that real quick because you should really look at the products you're using as well. Another thing that you want in your bathroom, bio oil. This is really going to help with scars. I won't use this until my surgical glue is off because you don't want to interfere with that, but you need to have this on deck. Okay, and a few necessaries right off the bat from surgery. Dulcolax. You might even want to start taking this the day before surgery because all those medications and the anesthesia they give you, it really slows down your gut motility. So make sure you're taking this. And I pre-filled my prescriptions the day before surgery, so you don't want to be waiting for those. I'm very lucky that I wasn't in a lot of pain, so I'm not taking my Percocet because, again, it's really hard to be dealing with gas pains when you're trying to figure out where the pain's coming from. So another thing to help with inflammation, though, and I started these the day after surgery, turmeric and arnica. So these are homeopathic remedies that will really help fight that inflammation so you can get back to doing things you need to do. Other than that, we have some gauze pads. So depending on your surgery, if you have any wounds left over, you want to make sure you have non-stick gauze. And also, these are specific for drains. So they'll come with a little circle in them. So when you have that drain sticking out your side, you have that gauze pad specific for there, so it won't interfere with that and bother you. A little bit of Neosporin if you want to put the gauze on. Make sure you put a thin layer of Neosporin so it doesn't pull off any tissue. Okay, this other thing though, I just found this from Under Armour, which obviously I love Under Armour. It's such a supportive bra, but most importantly that I love about it, it really straps those girls in, but it also has this front zipper. So if your range of motion is limited and you can't put that bra on, you don't want to put it over top, can't step in it, make sure that you stock up on a few of these. Because then once you are able to start walking every day, you're not going to be able to, put back on that sweaty bra. So what I do is I alternate between a few of them, and I actually keep detergent right here. So as soon as I take one off, I shower, I can clean that, and have it dry for the next day. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed some of these tips and that you can learn from them. Let me know any feedback you have or any ideas you have that you want me, or questions that you want me to answer. But to get back to that needing to go after you have surgery, it is by far the worst thing about having surgery is having that gas pain. So what I've learned is that the dieter's tea is the best thing for helping you to be able to go after anesthesia. So it's real cheap, go ahead and get it, and make sure you have 2 cups.